Hello everybody, this is SMK here, and today I'm going to be talking about where the hell I have been and where are the videos. I have not uploaded anything now for about a month to a month and a half, and there's multiple reasons for that. Number one, the very first reason is life has been pretty busy for me. I've just had a hectic life, personal reasons, past month, that has prevented me from really recording anything, or wanting to save anything and do any commentary of anything. Um, so that's the short of it. The long of it would be simply because I don't know if I've mentioned it before on here in any of my videos, but I do work at a theater part time. I it's a non-active job like completely because I do have 2 weeks. Like I do have a time frame where I don't work and that's like 2 weeks, but still I work when I actually have to work, it's like every weekend for about 4 to 5 weeks. And while I do have time during that space of time to work on videos, like when I'm not working, I have other personal things to attend to on those days that I'm not working. And some of that is my own enjoyment, my own fun, and so I feel like sometimes doing videos during that kind of time period is generally not a good idea. I generally like to kick back and not do anything but just play the game, instead of being entertaining, like trying to be entertaining while playing the game. I'm just playing the game and having my own fun. So that's the number one reason I haven't done any videos for about a month to a month and a half. But the secondary reason is because of other games. Basically, I have not been touching Xenoverse 2 now for about I would say since the last video I uploaded on here. So I don't know which video that is right now off the top of my head, but that would be about a month to a month and a half since I've last touched the game. Which would probably be, I guess, when I had my friend over. I don't know. Anyway, I just haven't really had the chance to... I haven't really felt like playing it since then. I haven't really felt motivated to play it. I haven't really been too interested in playing it. I've had ideas roaming in my head about what I could do to make the game fun for me to play again, but I just haven't been playing it in my spare time. The other reason I haven't been playing it in my spare time is because I've been playing other games. And one of those games was a game that came out last month, and that little game was called Yakuza 0, and I got into that game. That was my first Yakuza game. I did not know how much crap is crammed into those games, but holy moly, I just could not stop playing it. And it was quite the experience. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I couldn't stop playing. I had to. It was I just couldn't relent. I couldn't hold myself back. I had to keep playing it and do as much of the side content as possible. So that's what I did. I decided to do that and enjoy that and play that, and I had a lot of fun, and I'm glad I did it. It's too bad that I finished the game now about a week or so, or a week and a half ago. I think I finished it, something like that. Great game, great game. The other game I've been playing has been Dragon Ball Fusions. I finally finished that game single player, and now I'm just sort of playing it off and on here and there, kind of like I do Pokemon. So that's not really preventing me from playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 at this point. But really, yeah, it's just been other games like Yakuza 0 that I've been playing. And of course, I still play Uncharted 4 off and on, and you can see that right now in the game in the background, but this is like older footage from months ago that I never uploaded to YouTube. So that's a thing. And so now I know Xenoverse 2's DLC is coming out on Tuesday, but the other thing about it is that Horizon Zero Dawn and Zelda and Nier Automata are all games that I want to get and that I am getting, that I am going to be playing, and they're all coming out within a week of each other. Horizon comes out on Tuesday, the same day as Xenoverse 2 DLC. Zelda comes out on Friday, and Nier Automata comes out next Tuesday, March 7th. So I have the money for all three, but it's like I don't know how I'm going to balance all three of those games. On top of trying to play Xenoverse 2's DLC. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to make it work. Worst comes to worst is that Xenoverse 2 will just take a back seat. But like I was kind of hinting at earlier, there's a bunch of footage I have of Uncharted 4 on my computer that I have not uploaded. that they've just been sitting there on my computer for months. And so what I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to upload those this week, and they're just going to be sort of a filler, until I can get some actual content on the channel again. At least for this week. I don't know what I'll do the week after that. But my plans would be ideally to get some kind of Xenoverse 2 content out soon. It's probably not going to be a continuation of the tutorial stuff I was sort of doing. Teaching you guys stuff that, more advanced stuff and tips and tricks and all that crap. I really haven't had the chance or motivation to sit down and do those videos. Not to mention the fact that I don't really have like the best setup to do that kind of video. The last time I did those videos, I was really lucky that I got it to work the way I did. But man, like the editing process for that and the amount of work it took was a lot. It was just difficult to find. It's just difficult to find time to do that setup because you don't understand what kind of setup I need to do for it. And so like the only way I could see myself continuing that series is if A, people really still want it, or B, I somehow save up enough money to get a capture card. Like, if I wasn't spending my money on these 3 new games, I would probably put it towards an HD capture card. But I don't really know how much longer I'm going to keep YouTube up. I don't really know if investing in a capture card is a good idea. Like, if I'm not going to end up finding any growth in YouTube. So that's where I'm at with that. Otherwise, I would definitely purchase a capture card and we would go ham with that. But right now, I'm sort of being relatively reserved on that for now. I'm just using the PS4's in-game record feature, capturing game footage feature, because it works well enough for the things I want to do. But yeah, that's sort of what's going on. Outside of that, other things that are happening with me right now, this coming Friday, I'm going to be doing another job interview for another part-time job. So I want to have 2 part-time jobs, ideally. And so that, I don't know how that's going to go, obviously, but if I did get it, that'd be really great. And it would mean, yes, it would definitely mean less YouTube content than what, I want to get out, what I would be planning to get out there in comparison. Like, if I didn't get this part-time job, then I would probably have more YouTube content. But if I get this part-time job, then I'm going to have even less time to do YouTube content. So, that's really gonna, I will have less time to do YouTube content, which means less YouTube content in general. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm hoping to get this part-time job. Let's cross our fingers I get it, because if I do get it, that means I could save up money for a new computer. I could save up money for an HD capture card, and then I could bring you better content of other games, and not just Xenoverse 2, not just Uncharted 4. I could bring you content from older games even that I still have, like of older systems, and I wouldn't have to do the janky way of recording those things, and I could actually maybe do streaming. I could actually stream something like Uncharted for multiplayer in the quality that I would want to stream it if streaming was something you guys would be interested in seeing from me, or Xenoverse 2 being streamed. That's another thing. But anyway, I am kind of rambling a little bit here. To cut things short, basically, I've just been so busy. I haven't really been motivated to do content in the first place, and I wouldn't really want to force myself to do content when I'm not motivated, because it'll be obvious that I'm not motivated, I'm not exciting, I'm not entertaining. You guys wouldn't enjoy the videos that much. So hopefully it's okay that I took this sort of, I guess, break from YouTube, and hopefully you guys, some of you are still around from when you subbed last month, and hopefully some of you that have newly subscribed don't just suddenly unsubscribe because I'm not uploading anything. Trust me, I'm trying to get some stuff up. It's just going to take a little bit here. You might have to wait another 2 weeks for something newer because of this, everything that's going on around me right now, including new games that I obviously cannot show you or record or capture my experience because I don't have a capture card, like a capture card that works with my PS4 or my Wii U or stuff like that. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to get some videos out to you guys soon. Peace.